come join me as I make dinner up as I go because I don't know what I'm making. I have no plan and I'm sick, so not much sounds good. I have no clue what my kids are gonna eat, but we're just gonna throw something together. So I have a pound of ground venison in my cast iron skillet. It's browning right now with a little bit of coconut oil, and we're gonna roll from there. I'm thinking kind of like a remake on my cheeseburger pie. If you saw my YouTube video, I made cheeseburger pie with cornbread topping. But instead of cornbread, I think I'm gonna do a cheeseburger pie with noodles. We'll see how it goes.
Start with one huge onion. I have a Vidalia onion. Chop that up really finely. I'm gonna throw that in the skillet with the meat. Here's the top view of me chopping my onions. You can see about the size that I did. You can do smaller or larger, whatever's your preference. Next, add in some Worcestershire sauce. I always have the hardest time saying that. I buy mine by the gallon, and I just use this dollar glass bottle that I have from Dollar Tree to keep refilling it and using it because we use a lot to season our venison with. We love it in our house, and so it's cheaper to buy it by the gallon on Amazon, so that's what we do. Next, add in a heaping tablespoon of minced garlic, or just measure with your heart because you can never have too much garlic. Then grab a can of diced tomatoes, add that in, and then we're gonna go for a can of some corn. Add that in as well. That was some home canned corn right there. Next, we're gonna go ahead and add in a little bit more veggies. So I went in and got my head of cabbage. We're gonna just chop up a little bit of that. Here's the overview of me chopping again, so you can kind of see the size of what I did. Add that in, let it cook a little bit. Beautiful, all these colors. I love the way food looks when it's super colorful. It just makes me happy. Next, cut up a couple of sweet peppers. Add those in, make it even prettier. Then I added a jar of home canned black beans. It's cheaper if you buy dried beans and home can them yourself if you have the equipment. It comes up to about 75 to 80 cents a can of beans at the store versus 23 cents if you home can it yourself. So I just can my own beans. And then I had this beef stock that was left over in the pantry that I wanted to use. Added in some macaroni noodles and let that cook all together. Simmer until the noodles were done. And then I actually added in 2 cans of tomato sauce. I only showed the one, but I actually grabbed another one after that. 2 cans of just tomato sauce. Season with some herbs, some salt, oregano, parsley, whatever you like. I think I did mostly oregano. And oregano and garlic in the food is such a powerhouse. It will help us with our sickness as well because it's like a natural antibiotic. And it helps kill all that bacteria. And then another thing we do is we buy big things of cheese in the blocks and shred them ourselves instead of getting the shredded cheese that has the starch on it. My husband does not like the pre-shredded cheese, so we just go with this. This is what it looks like simmering all together. We're gonna go ahead, take a taste, make sure that it is where we like it. And I tasted it and it tasted pretty good to me, even though I was sick, and I was like, yeah, I can eat that. So I went ahead and made sure that was all mixed well, and then put some cheese on top. I did not use the entire cheese. I did use half to 2/3 of it, maybe. It was a good amount of cheese. Added in a little bit of chives on top, some taco seasoning, and then we're gonna stick this in the oven on broil until all the cheese is nice and melty. Look at that, so pretty. And then we just ate that with a little bit of a side salad. Super simple, one pan meal. I will say you do need a very big pan for this. This was like my 15-inch cast iron skillet. So, and a little view of my dining room. So thanks for following.